Your fascial health is equal to your emotional health, which is equal to your mental health, which is equal to your physical health. Okay. And we're not talking about this enough in medicine, but the more stiff and deformed your fascia is, the more adhesive holding patterns, the worse the health of the individual. By releasing the fascia of the gut, for example, it can lead to better digestion, which leads to better nutrient assimilation, which leads to a healthier body. And in this world of health and wellness, there's a lot of things that we can do external to us, but we oftentimes overlook the fascia. Have you ever tuned in to someone who is on the surface healthy, but you sense something is going on internally? That's going through the fascia. Those people have multiple holding patterns in the body. They're holding a lot of internal emotional stress that has yet to be liberated. And remember, fascia perhaps is where we're holding this intuition. And my intuition around things is that we can sense the fascia of another person. And that's why we can feel intuitive around people. And this isn't necessarily proven, but check in. Is that true for you? Can you sense another person? And can you sense if they're holding in their body repressed energy, repressed emotion? And perhaps if you really tune in, you can sense where it is. That's your fascial intuition at play. Now, I want to bring attention to repeated movement. Oftentimes we're doing the same movements, like the same yoga routine every day or the same workout routine every week. And we're not bringing awareness that maybe your fascia doesn't want to move that way. In our freeform movement practice, one of the main tenets for us is that we're working with the fascia. We're actually connecting to the fascia so deep that we're allowing it to move the way the fascia wants to move, in the most therapeutic way our body wants. And moving in new ways of which your body wants can be vulnerable, it can be uncomfortable. But as we've created this group container, we allow this space to let our body express the way it wants to. And that is one of the most therapeutic things you can do for your health. So next we talked about what's causing these fascial adhesions, but what about ways we can optimize our fascia? So if you remember, the fascia loves water. We need adequate hydration always to begin to hydrate the fascia so it can move in the way that it wants to. We also want to support collagen in our fascia, at least by giving it what it needs to produce it. That's vitamin C and protein-rich foods. The fascia also has a lot of sulfur in it. Sulfur-rich foods like kale, Brussels sprouts, cauliflower, broccoli sprouts are all going to help support the fascia nutritionally. But movement is one of the most potent things you can do for your fascia. That means walking daily, exercising, free form, doing things like a lighter massage. Remember, the fascia doesn't like deep abrasive touch. It likes gentle touch over time, which allows the fascia to begin to relax. We can also do myofascial rolling. By doing that with a softer ball, we allow the fascia to slowly start opening up, and ultimately the ELM emotional liberation practice.